Hello friends, welcome to my channel Power of AEM. In this video, we will talk about site structure. In the previous video, we discussed about the overview of MSM and in which cases you can use the MSM. So as we are discussing in this video, how you can use the site structure in order to place the multi-site management. So there are two different scenarios which we are going to discuss. The first scenario is based on region. And when we are talking about region, it means is as you can see on my screen, there are two different regions we are talking about. One is the US region, another one is the Europe region. In both the regions, we could have different languages. So how we can support different languages based on their region. In order to place your site structure on AEM, we should have the master file, or you can say the blueprint. So for example, for US, we are having US EN, and underneath that, we are having different language copies, like for support the Japanese language, Spanish, and Korean language. These languages I would like to support under the US region. However, whenever I'm creating a country specific site, the site hierarchy will be a live copy. So what it means, if I'm creating a master structure for US region, that will always contain the language copy. However, any new site, or you could say the supporting sites under the US region, if we are creating, that will be the live copy. And why that will be the live copy, that we will discuss in the next session when we will learn more about the difference between live copy and language copy. But the structure would be like this. The key rule is all the language copies should be part of your master hierarchy, and live copy should derive from the master. So any language that we want to include underneath of our website, country specific site, that will be easy to manage. Similarly, if we want to create the kind of similar structure for Europe region, the same structure will go for that. So in case we want to support only two languages like Dutch and French for Europe region, we can create different language copy for that. And these two languages we can include in our country specific website. However, in any case, if you want to add more languages, you can easily create language copies underneath the master and can accommodate all those languages underneath of your country specific site. When we are talking about the hierarchy or the URL of your overall site structure, so that would always start with content, my site. My site means your name of your website, the country code. For example, if we are talking about US, in that case, it will be US. However, the other language will be EN for us. So country code will be always US and the language code will be EN. And for Europe, it would be country code would be EU and language code could either FR or DE. So that's how we can go with the structural placement of the website in case we want to support different regions for underneath of our website. However, the other use case is talking about the multi-nation and multilingual concept. So in that kind of scenario, we need to create a master copy the way that we have created the master one. You can also consider that as blueprint. So master, you are having a blueprint, and from that you are creating different masters copy. In the master copy, you are creating different languages, like you want to support 5 languages for a particular website, and for another website you want to support 7 languages. So accordingly, you need to create different languages under your language master hierarchy. Once you are done with the language copy creation, those will be repurposed or reutilized whenever you are creating your national hierarchy site pages. So for example, in the US, you are creating EN. So EN is coming from the above master hierarchy. Similarly, ES is coming from the master hierarchy. And if we are going to create any other national website like Italy language site, and for that we want to support English and Italy. That is also coming from the master hierarchy. When we are looking at different sites, how that is coming from us. So for example, for US, it will be your site name, then US and EN underneath any of the content pages. Similarly, if you are talking about French, underneath that we would like to say EN, then your structure will be underneath your site, French and EN and any of the sub pages. So this is how you can create your structure of your website in AEM, and you can support different languages underneath the multi-nation or multi-region hierarchy. We could also see in the next video how that structure would be applicable for us, as we will talk about language copy and live copy. If you have any open question, feel free to drop in the comment section. And thanks for watching. Do subscribe my channel.